Jumaat. It's Friday. Ya,
Masya
Alhamdulillah.
Allah. The week passes by so fast.
Week
Allahu
passes
Akbar.
by fast. And this is our last installment for MWC Self-Love Life session. Okay. Since Monday, we have been sharing about coaching. We have been sharing about our model, okay, and how all the sharings, hopefully, boleh bermanfaat kepada pendengar kita melalui kita punya sharing lah, melalui kita punya cerita-cerita yang kita sampaikan kat
Masya
dalam
Allah, yes.
kita. So kita recap sikit. Hari Isnin lepas kita bercakap tentang niat, we talk about intention and how intention drive us forward. Okay, intention can also be a stopper, but we want to talk about intention that could bring us forward. Yang stop tu all the negative things lah. Okay, but all the positive thing kita nak biasakan diri kita dengan berniat sesuatu yang baik. Terus bila kita niat sesuatu yang baik dan insyaAllah apa yang kita buat selepas tu pun baik kan, hasilnya pun baik. On Tuesday, we talk about seeing with clarity, melihat dengan lebih jelas, okay, whereby we talk a lot about self-discovery, okay, macam mana kita nak kenal diri kita sendiri, apa soalan-soalan yang baik yang kita boleh tanyakan, dengan melalui soalan itu kita dapat surface our thinking, our self, what's inside us yang selama ni kita tak nampak. Mungkin orang lain nampak, kita tak nampak, okay, atau mungkin orang lain pun tak perasan lagi sebab kita tak pernah tunjuk. Ataupun kita tunjuk ke tempat yang tak baik kan. Okay, so that is seeing with clarity about ourselves and also about our vision lah. Okay, not just seeing about ourselves but about our vision. Isnin, Selasa, Rabu. ISL, Rabu we talk about learning. Okay, learn about ourselves, learn about our environment, learn about our strength, learn about what we can do better. Okay, that's learning. Yesterday, Khamis, kita cakap tentang action. Bila kita dah ada niat yang baik, kita dah nampak apa yang kita nak buat, kita dah tahu apa yang kita boleh buat dan apa yang kita tak boleh buat ataupun apa yang kita can empower ourselves or can learn more, then we take action. Okay. Dah buat
Yes,
semua?
on point. Alhamdulillah.
Kita dah buat semua. Sekarang ni, at what point we need to let go? Itulah dia persoalan yang kita nak jawab pada hari ini. Ini?
That's right. Masya Allah. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum everyone. So in MWC, we consider the holistic approach to healing. And one of the things that is important for us is considering the presence of the higher creator, the one who makes things happen for us, the one who take away from us, the one who gives unlimitedly. So the last part of the model is the inclusion of M for Munajat. So that makes the whole model, it gives the name Islam to the whole model lah, yeah?
InsyaAllah.
And M, the Munajat, kind of closes it. The intention here is also not to just think of Allah at the end of the day, you know. It is about knowing and always be in cognizance of the presence of Allah in everything that we do. So walaupun kita berkata tentang, bertanyalah soalan yang baik-baik yang dapat membantu kita to move forward. But there is a higher level of question that we should also ask. And that question is, will Allah be pleased with me? Kan dalam setiap pekerjaan kita ni, apa yang aku nak buat ni, am I meeting that, am I working within that boundaries? Am I stretching my limits to where I should be? Because the Islam is a way of life.
Right.
So am I living the way of life as described by the Quran and the Sunnah? So the M is intended for us to, finally, after doing everything that we can at humanly level, kan Fathiyah, kita ni human.
Yeah.
Kita rasa kita boleh buat macam-macam. True, we are unlimited in that sense, but we're human. So after having done all that is humanly possible, we submit. We let go. And we do that by praising and remembering Allah. Itu adalah that 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 significance of
Mm.
munajat in the coaching process.
Okay, I'm gonna just share the model so that orang boleh nampak secara apa tadi ini you mention about being holistic kan
That's right.
secara keseluruhan. So apakah yang kita maksudkan dengan holistic tu? So I'm gonna just flash the model. This is our Islam model. MWC Islam model. We talk about Islam model ni, we are not creating something orang kata pegangan baru, tapi kita menggunakan abbreviation Islam tu dalam kita punya coaching practices. Okay. And Islam stands for intention, see, learn, action and munajat. Annie, would you like to talk a little bit about the model?
Well, well, stretching from where I had spoken earlier, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of time we want to be able to remember and live in a way that is in line with the sunnah as much as possible lah sebenarnya kan. That
Mm-hmm.
is actually goals. Yeah, relationship goals, life goals, hashtag life goals kan. And this model, inshallah, helps to anchor that intention.
Mm-hmm.
And the other point that I like to highlight here is that kita apa saja yang kita buat ni, our our intention precedes the deed
Yeah,
kan.
yeah.
So we always want to begin with intention. So ingatlah, apa-apa kita mulakan tu, what is my intention here?
Mm-mm.
And then, somewhere along the line, of course, there's a lot of reflection and all that, and then we just do the reminder here is we must begin with intention, and then we must submit. Um, these are the two key differentiator lah. Kalau kita nak kata dalam dunia model coaching di dunia ni, MWC Islam model is differentiated by that. We beratkan intention,
Mm-mm.
beratkan betul intention, and then in fact bila kita dah pergi seeing tu, kita tanya lagi what is the intention here.
Yeah,
Dan kita sampai ke learning kan.
betul.
I need to be, I need to be able to speak better. I want to
Yeah.
be able to speak better. That's my intention kan. So dalam learning tu, kat mana gap you sekarang you rasa? Speak dengan siapa yang you rasa you are
Mm-mm.
lesser than what you expect for yourself to be, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We continue asking the question, why do you want this? Who is this for? What is this for? How will this benefit you? How will this benefit Allah? How will this benefit you in the other life? Jadi it's walaupun susunan dia macam tu,
Mm-mm.
munajat tu berlaku sepanjang perjalanan coaching.
Betul.
Intention juga berlaku sepanjang perjalanan coaching.
Betul, betul. So this is not a framework yang macam orang kata lepas satu-satu kan. Lepas satu-satu but there's always a checkpoint. Kan we
Absolutely.
align back to our intention. Kita anchor
Mm,
back intention tu. That's why
mm,
intention tu dari awal kita nak baik-baik. And kalau kita tengok model ni intention tu sebelah munajat kan. So maksudnya at
mm,
the end of the day kita nak latih diri kita anchor sesuatu yang kita nak buat, niat ke sesuatu yang betul akhirnya kepada Allah.
mm,
Akhirnya
mm.
kepada Allah kan apa kita nak buat betul lah immediately I will benefit myself. Kerana
Yes.
Allah. Immediately I want to benefit the community kerana Allah. And some things memang kita buat this is kerana Allah, macam puasa. Kan Allah kata bila
Yeah.
kita puasa tu kita niatkan sebab ibadat tu special untuk Allah.
Yeah.
Allah. Ada orang puasa nak kurus. Okay.
Yes.
Tapi
Betul,
kita
betul.
ultimately kan
Mm,
the
mm,
best
mm,
is because
mm,
kita niat kita puasa ni kerana Allah. Kan like
mm.
Ilahi Ta'ala. Masya Allah.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Alright, so this is the whole model. Okay, mula dengan
Mm,
intention, see, learn, action
mm,
dan munajat. And we've
mm,
talked about intention, see, learn and action in the past 4 days. So hari ni kita nak fokus kepada
mm.
munajat. Okay, sebenarnya macam mana kita nak practice atau macam mana kita nak amalkan this particular part of the Islam model.
Okay, so one of the things that we encourage client to do kan dalam coaching session kita,
Mm-mm.
sebelum kita tutup tu lah, we will chat about what are some of the plans that you want to do, and how you're gonna do this, when you're gonna do this, how will you know you'll be successful? Those coaching questions,
Yes.
just to make sure that the client takes accountability for achieving the things that they said they wanted earlier.
Mm.
So time closing tu lah kita kata all beautiful, Masya Allah, Alhamdulillah. Now, if you remember the names of Allah and you want to remember one name as an inspiration for you to pull you through
Mm-mm.
the next few weeks before we meet again and check in again on how far you have
Mm-mm.
advanced, towards what you want, what would that name be? Itu salah satu cara kita mengaplikasikan
Okay.
uh, submission kat situ lah, munajat tu kan. How can you remember Allah?
Mm.
Ataupun kalau dia kata, my limitation to Allah's name is only to about Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim,
Mm-mm.
Ar-Razak, or the more common names, then I'm already applying it. Then
Mm-mm.
sometimes we also encourage them to, remember du'as. What are
Yeah.
some of du'as that you love so much? Um, Doa apa je lah. So sometimes you hear, sometimes I tak pakai doa, tapi doa, particular doa ni works for me. And I created this doa because my mother, my father, my grandfather, my great grandfather used this doa and it had worked for me. So for as long as this doa is intended for Allah and seeking His mercy, seeking His protection, provision, love, mercy, then be it, doakan. And yeah, so we'll be having conversation around that, and the coaches also are provided with du'as that is in line with the sunnah, the practices of Rasulullah. So
Mm-mm.
sharing can happen here too.
Okay. Okay.
And then kalau client kata, actually I've never started practicing any of this, um, what do you suggest I start first?
Yeah.
Start with first? And that comes the suggestion lah kan. So our best suggestion is always to invite the client to pick up a book or to pick up a name
Mm-mm.
from somewhere. No, sekarang ni macam-macam ada kan, kalau ada you can Google
Apps.
nanti Asmaul Husna buka
Yeah.
kan. So
Yeah.
we just ask them to scroll. Now scroll, which name comes up for you,
Okay.
which meaning of his name comes up for you in a big
Okay.
way. Pick that one and
Okay.
sit with that name and feel it deeply in your heart and ask from that name.
Yeah.
Ya
Yeah.
Fatah, the doors has been closed for me for the past 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. I need your door to be open for me. Pay attention to me.
Betul.
Bahasa Melayu, bahasa apa pun tak apa, tapi minta,
Betul.
and that's where to start.
Okay.
InsyaAllah.
Okay. I just want to shout out to Dr. Nida. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for being with us, Dr. Nida.
Dr.
Siapa
Nida,
yang
yeah, oh my God, she's amazing. Dr. Nida is just so
amazing.
amazing. I love her.
Okay. Siapa ada masalah hidung, siapa ada masalah telinga, siapa
Oh,
ada masalah
yes.
sakit tengkuk pun tak apa because dia ada
Yes.
masalah dia. So nak
The
jadi
queen to
lembu
go
dia
to.
pun carilah Dr. Nida. Okay. Only I have this funny story but also
Okay.
impactful when it comes to doa. This
Okay.
happened, I would say, when I was young. I was still studying dekat uni. So
Mhm.
my best friend had this kancil. My best friend Julie, dia bawa kancil tau. So usually kita orang ni sebelangkas lah, mana pergi together and we always naik this kancil. Okay, so suatu hari nak start kancil ni tak boleh start tau. Ketuk sana, ketuk sini, tolak kancil kan. Kadang-kadang ketuk-ketuk dia jadi kan, ketuk tak boleh, terjat tak boleh. Dah
Betul jadi.
kan keluar masuk kunci, keluar kunci tak lepas tau. Alah cakap kat Julie, weh kita kena baca doa ni weh. Tak jadi ni, kena baca doa ni. Pandai. Doa apa kita tahu ni? I baca Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma barik lana fima razaqtana wa qina azabannar. Doa apa tu?
Kau makan kan?
Doa makan. That's what. Kita boleh start.
Apa makna doa makan tu?
Doa makan sebenarnya minta rezeki.
Ya.
Okay, berkatilah kita Allahumma barik lana fima razaqtana, berkatilah rezeki yang telah kau berikan kepadaku. Wa qina azabannar, dan lindungilah aku daripada api neraka kan. Sebenarnya kita bukan tak cakap makan tapi sebab ada makanan tu rezeki, sebab tu kita minta berkat rezeki tu. So hari kita rezeki kita orang dapat pergi ke mana pergi, dapat I'm so sure kita orang nak pergi makan lah hari tu. Siang lagi kan, so nak pergi makan and dapatlah sampai ke destinasi makan. My learning that day, Annie,
Yeah.
Sebenarnya kita ada banyak doa kan. Banyak doa yang kita boleh amalkan. Kalau kita beli buku doa tu, nak masuk toilet ada satu doa, nak pakai
Yeah.
baju satu doa, nak bawa kereta satu doa, semua banyak. But I
Yeah.
think what works for me is kalau ada satu doa yang kita selalu baca, kita selalu amalkan,
Yeah.
doa tu macam best friend kita tau. So bila
Yeah.
kita susah, kita akan cari best friend yang paling dekat kan. So
Yeah.
masa tu bila apa-apa susah pun, walaupun tak ingat doa lain, bacalah doa yang kita selalu baca. Sebab
Yeah.
doa tu semua baik-baik. Kan tak ada
Yeah.
doa yang ke arah keburukan. Doa tu semua maksud dia baik dan doa tu semua kepada Allah. So apa pun situasi, walaupun dalam hidup kita ada satu doa je yang kita hafal, tak apa. Itulah doa yang kita boleh amalkan. That is for me learning that day. You know, anything.
Yeah.
And then doa yang sama doa makan, my sister, my mom dulu ada kedai. So pagi-pagi yang buka kedai my sister tau. Dia akan ambil kunci kedai, pergi kedai buka. So my mom suruh tanya dia, Lily, awak baca doa tak sebelum buka kedai tu? Baca lah, baca lah. Mestilah baca kan. Awak baca doa apa? My mom cakap, baca doa makan. My mom, okay, boleh.
Boleh. Yeah. Yeah. Doa is a doa, right?
Ha. Yelah ada orang dia baca doa 1,000 dinar kan. Tak ada, my sister, no,
Yeah.
doa makan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
powerful. So that's what
Doa, yeah, true. Doa is so powerful. Doa is a conversation from the heart, kan?
InsyaAllah.
And then when we ask it from the place of I really needing your help, ya Allah, because I can only do so much. Even my intellect,
Yes,
come from you. You know, every step that I make coming out from the house to the kedai, kan,
yes,
is abled by you.
betul.
Yeah. How can I not be grateful? Allahu Akbar. You know, I have also car related story juga.
Okay.
Dok Nida kata I suka baca Rabbi Yasir walaupun
Ya,
that is also a beautiful doa.
doa.
And teruskan dok, baca, kita fill up in our lives with beautiful submissions to Allah. Tapi there is a apa nama, bukan trick ya, there is a situation di mana kadang-kadang bila kita berdoa tu kita jadi subconscious, kan? Memang bagus, tapi it becomes automatic in a way sampai kita tak ada intention.
Betul.
So we have to bring back, okay, ya Allah, you know, aku akan terus berzikir padamu, but in this moment I intend this for you. That is when we try to break the pattern a little bit and baca lebih sikit lah. Macam hari Jumaat ni kita baca lebih sikit salawat Rasulullah, kan.
Betul.
Now I wanted to say pasal doa tu kan, I in my workplace kan, I'm known as that person who can drive and go into any lunch place pukul 1 pagi and still get the best parking spot. You ask anyone, you want to go out for lunch with Annie at 1:15, 1:30, whatever the peak hour is, kan? Ask whether Annie will drive you there or not, because Annie will get parking. Okay lah, not all the time lah. 90%, 92%, 95% of the time.
But always the best spot, right? So I also have this doa kalau I nak dengan nak dapat parking best. I learn it from all the ustaz. I learn it from my mom juga. Ayat 10 surah Al-Kahfi. Rabbana atina min ladunka rahmah wa hayyi lana min amrina rasyada.
Yeah, then Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, right?
Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum. Yeah, so kadang-kadang pusing dia 3 kali kan. Masa tu macam alamak doa tak jalan. No, salah, tak boleh. Bila ada macam tu orang tak dapat parking. I macam aku dah baca doa ni, confirm dapat tempat best.
Yes.
Dapat.
Exactly. So that is key, right?
Kita kena kuat, kena percaya.
It's not about the doa that we read. Memang kita niatkan tu untuk Allah.
Betul.
But that is the second part yang kita kurang ada and practice is the faith, the keyakinan that it will come. That is what we mean by submission dekat sini, munajat tu. Because while we talk about the actions kan, dah kena buat, sekarang kita submit kan. Submit tu bukan submit kosong je, okay lah I let go because I want to sleep well at night. I let go because I have complete faith in my creator that whether it pans out, whether it works out or whether it does not work out, it is good for me. Ada kebaikan walaupun pada dasarnya it doesn't work out, kita will go like, oh, you know, tak jadilah nak buat benda lain lah, mungkin Tuhan marah kat kita lah, kita punya dosa lama-lama is just a facing lah, you know, all our lifetime of sins is catching up with us lah. Done with those, be done. Right now it is about, ya Allah, whether it's good that you bring to me,
Yeah,
whether it's bad in my eyes that you bring to me, I say thank you because I know you love me. I know what I need, what I ask from you is nothing
betul,
than what you want to give to me. So thank you, Allah.
betul, betul.
So the faith has to be big.
Betul, betul. You know, there was once I was on a flight. I have this fear of flying tau, sikit sikit. I'm still overcoming that. So bila naik flight tu naturally I akan baca doa. And satu hari I baca doa tu and then across my seat there's this I think she's a Chinese lady dengan anak dia tau. And then dia pun start baca doa. My body, the whole body sejuk and I'm like, so many people in this flight is praying to God, Allah. Doesn't matter. I mean, bukan doesn't matter lah. We believe that there's only one God, right? So,
Yeah, betul.
someone berdoa, I berdoa, we're gonna have a safe journey. Lepas tu, I boleh bersandar senyum sampai habis because I feel like the power of doa is so strong. I'm not the only one who pray. I'm not the only one who submitting because we have no control, right? Kita tak bawa flight tu and kita floating in the air. We
Yeah,
have no control whatsoever over the
yeah,
plane, but there's God who has control over that plane, and that I think I for so many time yang I naik flight kan, yang I dengar pilot baca doa, yang I nampak doa,
yeah,
they is the most impactful for me. When I pray and I
absolutely.
saw someone across the street and he's not even and she's not even a Muslim, but she also pray. So that for me is the importance of submission. You know,
Yeah.
you submit to the greater power that could protect you sepanjang flight. Alhamdulillah. Okay, time for shout out. Thank you, Maurice Spangenberg, for being with me. Maurice is my LinkedIn mentor. Okay, in the
MashaAllah. Hello, Moritz.
it must be very early morning for him to already
What
being
time is it
online.
right now? 3 in
Yeah,
the morning?
yeah. And we also have Teacher Azura. Teacher Azura
Hello, MashaAllah.
online with us. Alhamdulillah,
Thank
thank you
you.
for being with us today. Inshallah, Alhamdulillah. Okay,
Alhamdulillah.
so we've seen some example in our life, any alhamdulillah, where, different part of our life, we see that how we have practices doa consciously or unconsciously and how it
Yeah,
has impacted our day and what we are doing.
yeah.
Now, go back to coaching practices kan. Go back to this coaching practices. We want to learn about macam mana kita boleh gunakan munajat ni to empower the person that we are coaching.
Okay, I got a little bit distracted. Can you repeat the question, please? Sorry.
So dalam kita punya Islam model tu, okay, so our coach dah, okay, dia dah ada intent niat yang baik, dia dah nampak dah dia nak buat apa, dia dah tahu dah apa dia punya strength yang dia boleh guna untuk dia kuatkan diri dia, dia dah ada clear action plan, now it go into munajat, right? Now my
Mm-hmm.
question is, how does munajat actually empower someone to apa nama uh, to then be successful lah, be able to move forward with whatever that he or she has planned.
Oh, that is a wonderful question, Fathiyah. Munajat is very powerful because it releases us from the stress and the burden of making things happen.
Okay.
Because when we work, we throw ourselves inside the work.
Yeah.
And then we enlist the people around us. If we are a manager in an organization, no matter how small, we enlist everybody, and everybody throw themselves. This is a scenario where everybody throw themselves
Yeah.
into the work. Now imagine the road that they had taken to do this is not the road that is clear, and they take a lot of risks. There's a lot of uncertainty, and then expecting things to happen, and
Yeah.
the expectation is very high. So
Yeah.
what if it doesn't happen? What
Mm.
if it fails miserably? What if everybody is affected by that failure?
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
We will be crushed, right?
Yes.
Everything that we have, our energy, our love, our resources, our money is all thrown into this very risky project. But
Betul.
we know if it works out big. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
Right.
It works out. I mean, it's bad, right? It goes bad. So having munajat, having faith, having this understanding that even when it doesn't go well,
Mm-hmm.
it is actually right for us. Having this basic background understanding that we needed for this to happen. Now, what
Yes.
else can we do? Tapi, we're in business. We can't wait until ujung to tunggu
Ya,
kan. Oh my God, this is a total failure. I mean, that is really bad leadership.
betul.
So we practice munajat ni sebenarnya throughout, like we mentioned earlier, kan two
Mm,
things happens throughout this conversation with the client. What's the intention again? Uh, are we thinking about, is this in the right path of sunnah? Is this in agreement with our deal with Allah?
betul.
That happens in the conversation, inshallah.
InsyaAllah.
Hmm.
Okay, so in other words, this is the point where we comfortably let go, believing that we have done everything in our power. Kita dah buat semua benda yang dalam kita punya control, yang kita boleh, orang kata, within our power, within our control. But at
Hmm.
one point we need to let go, and this is why, whatever happens is in the hand of the apa the Allah lah, in the hand of the creator, in the hand of Allah, who will make things happen for us, the one who expedite, the one who slow things down if it need be, the one who has the wisdom over all things, and we feel much comforting. It'll be more comforting knowing that okay, kita dah buat semua benda, this is the time where kita bertawakal, kan?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the word, tawakal. um, Tawakal after we have done the work, kan?
Yes,
Faith that we will be protected in the beginning,
betul.
take action, and then tawakal that whatever comes out, be good, be it good in our eyes or bad in our eyes, it is actually good for us. And having that understanding is very healing, Fatia. It's like I can sleep at night.
Yeah,
Isn't that
betul.
important?
Betul. I like when you said the word healing. That is very healing because at the end of the day kita tak nak lah sebab kadang-kadang ada orang dia putus asa. Apa ni dah buat banyak kali tak jadi juga. Okay, tak jadi juga tak jadi juga. Tapi bila dia nak push through tu dia ada sebab untuk push through. Allah belum benarkan lagi. Belum sampai lagi rezeki. Belum tiba masanya, and we believe that Allah knows best, and Allah, the time is actually in his hand. InsyaAllah. InsyaAllah. Okay, I would like to shout out to Nina. Thank you, Nina Justin, for being with us. Nina said that this discussion is very comforting. The power of prayer synchronize our energy with one of peace and sincere surrender to the Creator. Masya
Yes.
Allah. Yes, praise our powerful.
Alhamdulillah.
I love, Nina, when you say sincere surrender to the
Yes,
Creator.
it is
So, kalau
surrender.
kita kata macam, tawakal je lah. We're not sincere, right? And that's why when things happen, we
Yeah.
tend to blame ourselves and we tend to blame everything else. But when we have this sincere surrender to the Creator, we feel at peace. Whatever happened, He knows best. Okay, and we should not stop trying to do better the next time, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Wow, almost half an hour, and I wish I wanted to talk more about Munajat, but I guess we have to stop here, inshallah. And thank you very much for everyone who has been with us. Terima kasih semua yang telah
Yeah,
bersama
thank you so much. Yeah.
daripada hari Isnin, Selasa, Rabu, Khamis, Jumaat. Kalau ada yang tertinggal, you can go back to my Facebook, you can go back to our LinkedIn, and insyaAllah soon we will publish all these videos under MWC revised website. We are renewing the website, so insyaAllah we're going to launch this soon. And we will of course share, Annie akan share, I akan share, we'll share it to the whole wide world about the new link, and you can still stream our live session, not just this but
Inshallah.
other sessions on our website. Okay,
Inshallah.
and tomorrow inshallah Aini and I will be running a MWC self love program dalam edisi bahasa Malaysia. I just want to share with you apa nama, what is the program all about. Okay, sebenarnya program untuk hari esok dah penuh, alhamdulillah. Tapi
Alhamdulillah.
kita akan buat lagi satu session insyaAllah pada bulan March. It's either in English or Malay, so keep yourself posted. So basically dalam kita punya level 1 ataupun kita panggil self love, we actually share, we are preparing you, okay, by using Islam coaching model to relook at our purpose of life as a Muslim. Kan kita ada purpose of life. We are mother, we are daughter, we are sister, we are worker. All of these have their own intention, but how do we anchor all this so that we are clear that as a Muslim this is our purpose. Okay, we want to be able to identify what are the steps, apakah langkah-langkah yang boleh kita ambil to love ourselves more. Okay, perempuan ni selalu lupa, dia selalu ingat dia sayang husband dia, sayang anak dia, dia lupa nak sayang diri dia sendiri. So itu ada satu benda yang kita sangat nak tekankan lah dalam program ni, how do you self love yourself. Okay, and dalam keterlupaan kenapa kita lupa nak sayang diri sendiri, sebab dalam minda kita berkecamuk dengan macam-macam benda. Nak kerja, nak masak, macam malam tadi tu adalah my friend tu nak gosok baju, nak check slide untuk hari esok, nak buat dia punya website, macam-macam dia nak buat, dia ada setengah jam sebelum midnight nak buat semua tu. So ada banyak challenges. How do we reframe our mindset to enable us to still have energy to do everything that we need to do based on our roles that we have in our life. Okay. Another intention is going to prepare you to relate your challenge and your opportunities to the self-coach School of Philosophy, iaitu Islam model. And finally, how can you practice ataupun how do you come up with a strategy untuk you capai apa yang you nak dalam hidup kita. Remember ladies, kita ada cita-cita. Masa kecil kita ada cita-cita. Somehow along the line, sometimes we forgot about that cita-cita because a lot of things prioritize. So maybe itu masanya based on kita punya self-love tu, ada cita-cita yang masih kita boleh realisasikan. Tak kira lah usia kita macam mana, dalam baki hidup kita yang kita tak tahu berapa lama ni, kita masih ada masa untuk capai cita-cita kita, insyaAllah. So jom kita cari jalan untuk dapat capai apa yang kita nak tu. Cita-cita tu bukan saja di dunia, tapi cita-cita kita di akhirat juga, insyaAllah. Any, would you like to add a little bit more to that before we
Yes,
close?
in fact, yes. This is a level 1 program, the first level. And once we feel really comfortable that this is very powerful for me to practice for myself. And right now, I really want to share this vision of having meaningful conversations with another sister, not just within my circle, but also outside my circle. Teach them how to do this so that we can live better lives and so that we can raise better children, and everything according to Sunnah and Quran. Inshallah, that's what we aim to do. And then we invite you to go up to level 2. In level 2, it is it's actually a 10-hour coach program where I will teach how can you be a great coach and help other people, help women, so that we can have these conversations to help you achieve the goals that you want in your life. And you may need a while to if you're not already a coach, you may need a while to collect your hours and practice it before you become comfortable in going up to level 3. In level 3, MWC will provide you with the content for you to teach level 1. So the whole intention here is to spread the love, sisters. So right now we have 9 nationalities, 9 countries that we have sisters in, and we are already present in Indonesia, soon in Australia and the Philippines, inshallah. And the dream here is to connect all MWC sisters on a single platform so that we can continue to spread and share love and strength. And most importantly, we want to grow together, and we want to be calling out for each other when we meet one day to say that, yes, you have helped me, and yes, I have benefited from you. It's a collective thing, right? And we want that to happen often. This space where everyone is very encouraging, empowering. So I really, from the bottom of my heart, with the greatest of intention, invite you to come and join us. Some of these, it may seem basic to you, but when we do this learning in a group of other women, and when we begin to listen to the situations and the challenges that our sisters go through, it's all learning, sisters. Nothing is ever new. For me, we have run this program 12 times. And every time we run it, it's never the same, because every sister's bring different challenges, different stories to the table. So as much as we are sharing our knowledge, we are also learning, and every time we run the program, it gets better and better, inshallah. So um join us. Let's spread love, strength, wisdom, and feel the earth of our power as a woman. That's my speech. Fathiyah. That's my closing speech after 5 days.
That's your closing. Yes, that's a closing speech. That's a very impactful and powerful closing speech, inshallah. Okay, Annie, we have to stop here,
Yes,
but watch
thank you.
out. Sebelum Ramadan, we also have a program, pre-Ramadan program, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And for those of you who wanted to buy kurma, siapa yang nak stock up on kurma, wait for the announcement, because for the first time, MWC is going to have our first apa nama merchandise, our first product on our
Yeah,
website.
so yes. So in line with our intention to encourage the lifestyle of the Sunnah, we will be launching lifestyle by MWC.com, where you can grab MWC branded merchandises. And we
Yeah.
will begin with kurma because, hey, kurma.
Energy,
What can
man,
I
we
say about kurma?
empowerment. We talk about empowerment, right? Bila kita buka puasa, kita makan apa? Kurma. Why? Because we need energy from
That's
the kurma.
that's right.
And kurma is
Inshallah.
one of my favorite. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay. Thank you so much,
Thank
everybody,
you
for
so much,
listening.
everyone.
Wait for the announcement. Please follow MWC Muslim Women Coaching Facebook and with Muslim Women Coaching LinkedIn and Muslim Women Coaching Instagram. You're everywhere. Twitter je tak ada. So follow us and all this announcement will come through, insyaAllah. Okay, until
Inshallah.
then,
Thank you. Assalamualaikum
thank
warahmatullahi
you.
wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah.